What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on a 2015 BMW 528i. This right here has the N20 inline 4 on here. It's the 2-liter turbocharged, pretty good engines. They're not give a lot of issues or any stuff like that, but what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be doing a full tune-up on it: spark plugs, air filter, cabin air filter, oil change, and oil filter. And in the next video we're going to be doing motor mounts on it, show you how to change those out. And then I also have to do an oil filter housing gasket on here, but I'm not going to film that just because I've already done a video on that. I will put up a link somewhere around here so everybody can go see that. And it's, like I said, exact same engine. It's almost identical car, but it's two different customers. But we're going to gather up some tools. I do have all the parts already. Here's our filter. Got a Hank's air filter, TYC cabin, man oil filter. Got the NGK laser iridiums. This is for the oil filter housing, and here are our motor mounts, but I'll show you the part numbers to the motor mounts in that video. But let me gather some tools and I'll be right back and show y'all how we do this. Alright, so just about forgot to turn the camera on. Okay, so we got to pull these wires right here off the cover, and there's a little pull tabs right here, there, and right there. And then it's got like little slide pieces on the back side of it. Let's set this down for a minute. Okay, and then your plugs are right here. These are BMW style clips. Be careful because they do like to break off sometimes, but they do come off back on if you happen to take them off. You feel like you're breaking them whenever you're actually not. It's kind of hard to see. Whenever I get one out, I will show you what it looks like. Now, there's no bolts that hold these on. You just push them down, and there you go. Alright, so I'll show you how it works. There's it is. You just pull up, straight up, and it slides out. And then, like I said, you just pull straight out, and these are just held in with that little rubber piece right there. And I do like to keep these in order. You don't have to, but it's just me. Back one is covered in the wires. And then down in there are your spark plugs. Now you need a special socket to get these. This one right here is from AST, part number SP1412. As you can see, it's like a, I think it's 12 point on these. Either 12 or 16, I can't remember. But they do like to have their own little plug on here for some reason. It is a thin-walled socket, actually. There you go, there's plug number 1. And they're really tight in here. As you can see, these are factory, and they do use NGKs. It says R5 on it and has the part number on the side. Looks like SILZKBR8E8 8E8S. Ugh, I can talk today. But we're just going to go through and go ahead and do all these. Ooh. Yeah, that one's a little corroded. But I'm gonna go ahead and take these all out. I ain't gonna show you all of them. So once I get them out, I'll bring y'all back. All right, so here are our plugs right here. You can go by that number or the 97506. Sometimes the 97506 pulls it up a little easier, but we did get a packet of 4. So here's your new plug, and I've already checked them all. They are pre-gapped, and NGK does not recommend putting any C's on that. Sorry about that. As you can see, they get stuck on those spark plugs pretty tight. There's a tight area down inside of there. But I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of them down in here, and then once I get them in, I'll bring y'all back. So I put a little bit of dielectric grease inside of the boots. This is for number 1. And also, if you look, you can see these little cutouts. That's where the tips of that goes. You just push it down. It won't go any further, and there you go. So just make sure these are all the way up, and then just push them right down. So got the other ones right here. Here is the dielectric grease I use. It's Permatex 22058. We'll put a link to that in the description of the video, along with all the parts that I'm using as well, and that way y'all can pick them up off of Amazon if you want to for a little cheaper. But I'm gonna go ahead and put all these back in so I don't bore y'all with showing y'all all the little steps to it. And once I get that in, we'll get to the air filter, the cabin air filter, and I probably won't show the oil change either, but I will show the filter and the oil that I'm using. Next thing we're going to do is change this air filters right here. And sometimes it's easier to take this bar off. We may have to. Yeah, I will. I'll take that bar off. Yep. I figured they were 16s. BMW tends to like their 16s a good bit. Come on. The long one goes up on the strut tower. Yep. Should be able to reach in there and grab it. See if I can do this one-handed. Come on. Tight squeeze. Oh yeah. I'm going to blow this out because there are leaves all in there. So let me blow that out real quick, and then I'll show y'all the filter and me putting it back in. Here is the new filter. I don't know how you really pronounce it. I just call it Hangst, but that's the part number E1058L. Here is the new filter. I'll set y'all up a little bit where y'all can see this instead of me moving y'all all around. Hopefully y'all stay right there. These are a tight fit. There's little notches down on the bottom that it goes into. So make sure you get it down in there. There we go. Yep, we are down on the bottom. Sorry, I kind of fell a little bit. Alright, next step we're going to do is change the cabin air filter. This is your new cabin air filter. This is the one I got, is a TYC 800-155 C2. Ugh. Sorry y'all, I got tongue tied today for some reason. I think it's because I'm coming off this page and I'm still not fully over it. But let me get to the cabin air filter and I'll show y'all where it's at. So we're in the passenger compartment floorboard. We'll have to pull this T15 right here out, and then we'll have to drop this panel down, and there's an airbag right here, so be careful when you're pulling that down. There will be a sensor behind it also, but it runs all the way through there. There's your bolt right there. And then the other ones are right there. There's 4 on each side. So I'm gonna pull those out, but they're like directly up above. Like where this plastic starts right here, it's right there. Okay, you just pull on it a little bit and it does come right down. But be careful though. Like there is a wire right here. There is a connector right there. You can get it out. And then here is our airbag connector. Seeing if I can get this one out. There's that. And then here, like I said, is our airbag connector. So we just left it hooked up. I couldn't get it out without using a pick. I don't have a pick on me right now. So I just scooted the seat up and just laid it in there. So you don't really have to take it out. But the cabin air filter is right here. It should have 1, 2, it's like 3 or 4 T15s holding it in, and then this cover will come off. There we go. Okay. Yep. And these do have 2 of them in there. They do tell you which way airflow goes. See if we can get it to go back in here. There's one. There it goes. That back one just likes to be a little bit of a pain to get to. But let me put all this stuff back together and then I'll bring y'all back, and I'm probably going to go ahead and do the oil change too, and I'll show y'all how to reset the oil change light. Well, figured I'd show y'all the filter, taking it off right quick. Okay. And you do need a socket or oil filter housing tool to do this. I got this one from Motive Tool. Part number is, let's say, MX2326. think it was like $20 or something like that. Alright, there's the old filter. Seeing if I could get it to drop out without touching it, but here's the old O-ring, and I think it even comes with a little O-ring also. So let me see. That is the part number HU816Z. It's got kit on it. Come on. But there's your two. Yep, even comes with the little one, so we're going to change that. We'll go ahead and stick this on. And just snaps in. You don't need that little plug right there. Well, actually, that's your, looks like your oil drain plug right there, because these do have plastic pans. So let me go ahead and change these out. Whenever I get ready to drain the oil, I'll show you that actually, because I think these do have the plastic drain pans, and you need a special tool for those as well. Okay, so we got it drained, and this is the tool you'll need to take the plug out of. It is just an Allen socket, so I think it's a 8mm, and here's the old plug. It was pretty tight getting it in there. I think whenever they tightened it up, it kind of mushroomed it a little bit, but you can either put the ratchet on the back of it or use a 19mm and take it out. It only calls for a max of 8 Newton-meters, so whenever you tighten this, do not over tighten it, because you will bust the oil pan. And it calls for 5.3 quarts of oil. We put 5W40 in it. It's European blend. Let me show you what I got. This is Valvoline full synthetic, and this is approved for VWs, BMWs, Mercedes, Audi, and Porsches. But we have it in there now, and as you can see, I got some stuff taken apart just because I am filming the motor mount in between this right here, just so I don't have to take more stuff off and on and all that good stuff. But once I get ready to reset the oil light in this, I will bring y'all back and show y'all how to do that. All right, so we're in the car now, and I'm going to show y'all how to reset the oil light on one of these. So you want to hit the on button, all right, gotta wait for it, and you want to make sure that that right there is clear, where there's no messages on it, because sometimes you can have, you know, like all that on there. You can just hit your BC button, which is right there, until there's nothing on it. Then what you want to do, there's a button right here. You want to press and hold it, and just keep holding it until you see your service come on. It says reset possible, and then you're going to press and hold it again. Let go of it when you see reset, then press and hold. And when you see it says reset in process, you can let go of the button, and then it should reset it. So you can see it right there. It says reset successful. So now what we're going to do, we're going to crank it up. And there we go. Everything is good to go. We do have the hood open at the moment, but that is it right there. That is everything for doing pretty much a little basic tune-up on this. You know, air filter, oil filter, spark plugs, cabin air filter, stuff like that. If you enjoyed the content, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will put all the parts in the description below. And until next time, y'all have a great day.